it's time for our big experiment today. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can actually see what I'm doing right here. All right, so I have my big bowl to do the mixing in. We have baby lotion, we have cornstarch, and we have, I chose to bring in some neon food coloring that we could use. And actually, I'll show you. I did it with the baby lotion. I went ahead and put the purple in. So it's a really pretty purple because I like purple. You guys know I'm a purple fan. So I'm going to slide this over. I have never made this before. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But I have 2 cups of cornstarch. I'm going to pour in. And these little cans were just the perfect size. So I bought 2 of them because when you add 2 together, it makes the right size for the dough. It has almost exactly 2 cups. It's a little less than 2 cups, but I just shortened the amount of the cup of lotion. I didn't put quite a cup of lotion in, so it would be the same consistency. At your house, you can make do, because it's 2 parts cornstarch, so 2 cups of cornstarch and 1 cup of baby lotion. So I'm going to add my baby lotion to the mixture. And I'm not going to add all of it because I want to make sure that if I need to add a little bit more, I can. So I took off my rings and my watch so that we could do this. So I'm just going to mix it together and see what happens. We're going to see what's going to happen. Looks like I may need a little bit more of it. This may be a complete flop, and that is okay. You may make it a lot better than I will. In here. So let's see. I'm gonna start mixing it with my hands. See if that makes a difference. We mix it with our hands. Ooh, it's starting to come together. I can feel it a little bit. It does feel kind of soft. It's not really like Play-Doh consistency though. It's a little bit more crumbly. I may have to add a little bit more of my baby lotion here. So I'm going to use my hands are all messy. Alright, so it's okay. It's all in the name of science, right? I'm going to pour a little bit more. I'm not being exact, so forgive me for not being exact. So I'm going to mix it together a little bit. Whew. Very creamy though. Oh, now it's starting to get that Play-Doh feel underneath my fingers a little bit. Alright, so we have, it's still kind of crumbly. I'm probably going to need to pour a little bit more of the lotion in. So, like I said, I've never made this before, so I have no idea how this is actually supposed to be looking right now. I saw the pictures on Facebook that it looked cool. So, next week I'm making something I have done before, so I can't wait for us to get that done. So let's see. I'm just going to keep mixing. See if we can get it going here. Alright. It kind of feels like a dough. It's not as solid. It's getting there. I can feel it getting solid, like I would like for it to get solid, but it's getting there. But just make sure that you've measured out exactly your 2 cups and 2 cups. I'm beginning to think this baby lotion is not actually baby lotion. I used to make a special lotion for my children when they had eczema, and I'm thinking that may be what this lotion is, and I thought it was baby lotion because I could smell some of the ingredients that I put in it. So that's my bad. I thought it was baby lotion, but that's okay. But I am starting to get a dough-like consistency. So it does work. You do have to mix it a lot. Okay, now that's more like the Play-Doh like I'm thinking of, where you can actually like build something out of it. Yeah, that's Play-Doh consistency. So it takes it a little bit, especially hand mixing and continuing to hand mix. I think the more we hand mix, the better it would be. So you have a lot of, the dough is starting to form together. It's not a perfect Play-Doh because it's just 2 ingredients, but it is kind of cool to play with. It's kind of relaxing to put your hands in. So there's our dough. There's our, and the more like the heat of your hands is really helping mix it too. And it's not really dissolving like you would think. It's really becoming more of a Play-Doh texture the longer I'm playing with it. So the longer I play with it, the more Play-Doh-y like it becomes. Okay, so let me see if I can make a little something. Yeah, there's a. It's a little bit more crumbly than Play-Doh. Like it's a interesting feel. It's not as this one's a little bit more pliable. Pliable means that you can pull it apart and play with it. It is kind of cool to play with and just roll around and play with. It's not as stiff as Play-Doh, like clay. It doesn't have that clay texture. It just has that like moldable texture that you can probably make flat designs on the table. I don't know that I can make something that comes out away from the table. Because it, like definitely just rolling it in my hands, I can feel how it gives away under my hands, where Play-Doh doesn't really give away that much. So you have that involved there. So I'm gonna see if I can make something out of my cloud. It is extremely soft though. Oh my goodness, it is so soft. So that is a plus for it being here. All right, so I'm gonna, and I like the fact that it's not coming off on my hands. The color isn't. The color is not coming off on my hands. It's staying in the dough, and it's a light color. It was really dark in the cup, but it's a light color now. All right, and I'm trying to make a flower petal. I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. Let's see if I can make the middle part there. That looks more like a flower that way. Yeah. So if you made like 2 different colors, you could put another color there in the center and then have your stem coming down. So let's see if I can make the stem coming down. It's so soft, guys. It is really cool to play with. And like I said, like see how easily it breaks apart? Play-Doh is a little bit tougher to break apart like that. I'm gonna put the there's one stem. The other one down here. There we go. I've made a flower. So this was super fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely interesting, doing something I've never done before in front of a live audience. But next week we're gonna make Peep Play-Doh, and I have made that. And this is gonna be Play-Doh that if once you get tired of playing with it, make sure your hands are really clean though. Once you get tired of playing with it, you can eat it. It's all edible. Peep Play-Doh, and we'll talk about that next week. That'll be our next fun activity next week. I love you guys. Have a great rest of this Friday. Bye.